So maybe you can talk about what you do and how you work with Polisario, and actually what Polisario is, how it's all started, especially for you. You can talk about it maybe through your personal experience as well.
Okay, the Polisario is the freedom movement. Polisario means, it's a Spanish, not word, but some words. That means Frente Polisario para la liberación del Sahel Hamra y Río de Oro. Polisario Front for the liberation of Sahel Hamra and Rio de Oro. Sahel Hamra and Rio de Oro, that means Western Sahara. That's the two regions of Western Sahara. And Polisario was found in 1973 with a goal or object.
With the goal
to liberate Western Sahara and to fight against the Spanish colonialism. And since 1975, the Polisario is fighting against the occupation by Morocco. Occupation of Western Sahara by Morocco. So I'm the representative of the Frente Polisario in Austria, and my work is I have to representative my organization and to work with Austrian government, but also Austrian NGOs, and talk with people about and inform the people about the situation in Western Sahara and in the refugee camps.
Yeah, but it started as real fight, as far as I know, didn't it? And then it became more like a political organization. Can you talk about that?
Yes, the Polisario is, when we started 1973 in the Polisario, we started fighting military against Spanish colonialism or colonial power, and we continued to fight military against the occupation of our country by Morocco and Mauritania. But since 1979 we have a peace with Mauritanian, and they withdraw the Western Sahara. They go out from
they
left Western Sahara, left Western Sahara, and the Polisario continued fighting against Moroccan army. So during 17 years, but 1991 the UN started a peace process. And Morocco and the Frente Polisario signed a peace agreement. So in this peace agreement they signed, they both accept ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
Yes, that is, we don't have now military fighting between West Sahrawi and Morocco.
And then, but how is the relation between the governments? Because I don't know if you call it government, but there are the ministers and some body of people who represent Western Sahara. How is the relation between Polisario and that?
Polisario is the movement for freedom in Western Sahara, and we have a government in our state. We have a state in exile. That's
state in exile.
Yes, the Democratic Arabic Republics of Sahara.
Yeah.
The DARS, it's called the DARS. And the DARS has a government with minister, with the president, and the DARS is anerkannt.
It's not No, it's not recognized.
No, it's recognized by 78 countries in the world, and we have diplomatically relationships with several countries in this world, especially in Africa, America Latin, and Asian.
Yeah. And does it support Polisario? I mean, do they work together?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The Polisario is organization.
Yeah.
But the DARS is the state.
State, yeah.
And the Polisario is organization in the state.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But the both are very linked.
Yeah.
So the president of the state is the same person. He is the general secretary of the Polisario.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and we have embassies in some countries, but in another countries where the DARS still not recognized, we have representative for the Polisario.
Okay. What did you say for the first? You have representatives.
Representative for the Polisario.
In the
That
ones
is that is not embassy.
Embassy. Okay.
Representative.
Okay.
Representative.
Yeah. And how do you work then? For instance, in Vienna, what kind of activities do you do?
So we have to maintain the good relationship between the Austrian government and my country, and we have to and we are working with some NGOs who help the issue in Western Sahara, and especially we are working with the solidarity movement in Austria with the Sahrawi struggle, with the Sahrawi people. Yeah, and we are try to have a lot of support for the refugees in the camps.
Yeah.
I mean, material support or in education fields. But we still know that our problem is a political problem, and the solution for this problem should be political solution. That is our main goal.
Yeah.
But we have also to look for help for the people in the refugees.
Yeah.
These people are waiting for a peaceful solution since a long time.
Yeah. And how do you get involved with Polisario? You were also in the camps before, and then you joined the movement.
Yes. I came as a child with my parents
to Vienna.
These camps. No, to these camps.
To the camps.
And I lived in the refugee camps, and I go.
So you were in the actual Western Sahara occupied region.
I was born in Western Sahara, in the occupied zone, in El Ayoun.
Yeah.
And I had to leave my country when I was a child.
Yeah, okay.
With my parents, and to live in the refugee camps by Tindouf in Algeria.
Yeah.
And so I'm a member of the Polisario, like my parents, like my family, like all people in the refugee camp.
So they are all actually part of Polisario in a way. Everybody.
Yes.
Okay. And then how did you move on to Vienna then? Is it like some people are selected to become representatives?
It's long history. I stood in Germany, so I speak German, and I was sent by my government to Vienna to work there.
Okay. So that's like your job now?
Yes.
You full-time?
Yes,
you only do this?
Full-time jobs. job.
Okay. And how do you see all this experience here in Documenta?
It's very interesting experience because it gives us opportunity to speak about our issue, to inform people about the situation in Western Sahara, and it's for me very good to meet a lot of people from the whole world and to speak about my people, about the refugees in the Sahara camps, and to have some exchange.
Yeah,
And with these people who are visiting us every day, and it's make me somehow happy to represent my culture and to work with artists like Robin, Kahn, but also with a group of Artifarity.
Yeah.
And with you.
Yeah. Thanks. So, and just one last question maybe, how do you think there can be resolution soon, or what is the next step for Western Sahara for independence?
Yes, I think Western Sahara is still the last colony in Africa.
Yeah.
And the problem of Western Sahara is settled in the UN. Can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are many resolutions from the international.
Nadjat? Oh, sorry.
There are a lot of resolutions about this issue, about Western Sahara, and there are a special envoy for the Western Sahara. He tried to solve this problem, and we, the French Polisario and Morocco, signed this agreement, and we have to finish it. I know Morocco try every time to make stone in the way. Can I say that?
Yeah, I can understand.
Yes, to interrupt this process, but I think it's not possible. Maybe it takes time, but we will be one day a free state like all states in this world. Our people believe in that. Our country is illegally occupied.
Yeah.
The international rights is of our part. It's with us, and they're willing our people.
Yeah.
And I think we will achieve our goals, but maybe take some time.
Yeah. And it will be through the international community.
Yes, I think it's the responsibility for the international committee to be clear with his rules.
Yeah.
And to push Morocco to accept these rules, because Morocco is part of this international committee, and Morocco is member of the UN.
Yeah.
So Morocco has to respect the international law and has to allow the Sahrawi people to self-determinate about his future.
But why do you think it wasn't possible so far? Why can't they enforce it?
Because I know that France and some countries in the UN, some powerful countries, are still supporting Morocco.
Okay. So hopefully
but soon.
They will be supporting Western Sahara soon.
Yes, we hope also. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much.